So I got this in today. Uh, this deck, Outgrow Yourself, is a really interesting deck for people that are, not necessarily well versed in Thoth, but are a little bit thirst. I'm thirsty for this deck, y'all, but that are a little bit versed in Thoth. But also for people who are not at all, maybe not even that interested in tarot and just want to use this as an oracle deck, because this is an oracle and tarot hybrid, completely based on the Thoth system. Ask us anything. Look at that box. I've literally just gotten this in. I still need to take the plastic off, so I'm going to do that now. I have been wanting this deck ever since I saw it on Lisa's Say Yes to the Deck or Hot Takes thingy, I don't know, and I went to the website of the creator and I saw that it was sold out, so I was like, okay, never mind. And initially I had thought that this was, another American creator. Shipping was going to cost me an arm and a leg. And then I saw Lisa's more in-depth video on it. And I clicked on the link again, and it was in stock. And I realized that the creator was Swedish, and that shipping was only like $6 for me. So I was like, yes, that's giving me all the life that I need. It's a really interesting deck, y'all. Like, honestly, it doesn't come with a guidebook. Let me tell you why. Because it doesn't really need a guidebook. So let's read the back of the box. By the way, this is not necessarily an aesthetic deck. This is very much folk art, messy art, which I love. Outgrow Yourself Oracle and Tarot is a universal tool that offers easy access to fully understanding oneself. The flowers will guide you in everyday, every way decisions and offer eternal wisdom. Knowing your future is growing your future. Oh, man. Ekta Spurman is a really cool creator, honestly. So we get the deck wrapped in plastic here again. Okay, but now we get a handy, satisfying when this actually works, a handy thingy. So Lisa said that her copy was divided into 2 parts. Mine isn't, so that's good. We do get a little bit of dust on here, but that's just from the packing. Okay, good. Okay. It smells really good. The deck smells really good. It's not a make playing cards deck. That I can tell you. Okay, so the cardstock is not super thick, nothing special, very much reminiscent of US Games card, somewhere between Luella and Lo Scarabeo and US Games. So, oh man, I'm so excited about this. Rarely do Thoth lovers ever get something new to sink their teeth into, and I love these backs too. They're so messy. They're so fucking cool. My hands are literally trembling. That's how bad I had wanted this. What we do is we're going to go through all the cards. Right now they are in order. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to actually read this as a tarot deck. But then again, maybe not, because we'll get to it when we get to it. But these very clearly have the titles on there. The minors just also have their titles on there. But to be quite honest, I don't know every Thoth minor title by heart. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge for me, maybe. But then again, we'll see how it goes. What's really cool is that even though this is very black and white art, with pops of color, I know that Ekta Spelman actually used the Golden Dawn color scale. So that's really cool. So all the color symbolism is there. So let's just flip through it and enjoy it together. This is not going to be too in-depth because Lisa's already done a very in-depth one, and I don't really feel like I have anything to add to it, but I did want to share this with you guys because this is just such a cool deck. So for the Fool we have Grow Through Life, which I adore. The Magician, Trust Your Tools. This is a very femme-centered deck, by the way, and I don't care about that at all. Trust Your Tools. Your Voice Will Guide You for the High Priestess. You know, and we do see those Thoth influences here. We kind of see that veil, that web behind her. Your voice will guide you. The Empress, Cultivate Your Garden. The Emperor, Outgrow Yourself. Oh, that's so cool. This is literally the title of the deck. Ah, that's so dope. This deck is kind of reminiscent of, you know, the more recent decks by Fournier, like the Tarot de la Luz and the Tarot Carlotides. The Hierophant, You Carry the Seed. Yes. I do love that. I think these oracle messages that she put on top are very, very, very cool and very, they really add something, honestly. The Lovers, How Far Would You Go for Love? Really, really interesting. Oh man, I do love this. The Chariot, You Are Allowed to Grow. Like, this so totally coincides with the way I read these cards, and it's killing me how good it is. Then we have Lust, which she placed as the 8th card in the deck when you open it new, which is not really correct when we look at the Thoth. However, you know, the cards aren't numbered, so once you start using it and shuffling it, it's going to be fine. Follow Your Passion. Very cool, because I do feel that in the Thoth tarot, lust and strength are very much like, they do stem from the same idea, but the way we interpret the lust card is a little bit different from the way we interpret the strength card. The Hermit, What Grows in the Shade? These are really, really, really good questions and really good statements on the cards. Honestly, they really are. Wheel of Fortune, Grow Anything. The Hangman, The Grass is Greener on the Other Side. Really cool. Blossom for Death, which, like, how cool is that? Like, definitely one of my favorite cards in the deck. Justice, Reap What You Sow. And this is really funny. I still have my little tarot study journal from when I actually started studying tarot, and this is literally the I used to write quotes and affirmations for each card, and this is literally the same as that I wrote down in there. So I don't even know Ekta Spolman, but I feel like we're soul sisters, kind of. Temperance, Plant, Forget, Harvest. You know, The Devil, Hide Your Secret Under the Tree. And I do love that there's very much a theme of gardening, growth, nature in this deck. Like, there is so many layers to this. This is exactly what I mean when I say an arty-farty, weird art deck that is created by someone that knows what she's doing in the tarot and divination realm. That is just chef's kiss, because then you get layers upon layers upon layers. You get the tarot correspondences and symbolism in here. You get the color scale that is supposed to be used in the card, which is still something that I'm thinking about to maybe do one day, do something with the color scales. But that's another story for a different time. And then these amazing, amazing quotes, affirmations, and questions and statements at the top of the card. Pain is Growing. Really, really good. The Star, You Are a Full Sun Plant. That's interesting. The Moon, Plant by the Moon. The Sun, Don't Forget to Water Your Plants. Really, 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 really cool. I love it. The Aeon, Grow Out of It. Yes. the universe, trust, and surrender. Stunning. And then we head into the Ace of Cups and the Suit of Cups. Now is the time for the Ace of Cups. Love, which would be the Two of Cups. Count your blessings. Oh yeah, we get, like I did see in Lisa's video that she started like counting things and that it did add up. Learn to flow for abundance. Stay away from instant gratification for luxury. Behind every cloud is another cloud for disappointment. So this is also something that I really liked. She wasn't afraid to present the fives as they are, because as readers, I feel like I do this sometimes. We very often tend to gloss over the difficult fives, you know, but my motto is, especially with the Five of Cups, okay, like we're grieving something. And yes, there are 2 cups that are still full behind you that you're not seeing, but it is okay to give that grief space. So, yeah. Choose joy for pleasure. Don't drown in a glass of water. Debauch. That would be the 7, I think. Yeah. Don't drown in a glass of water. Oh, yes. I love that. That's really cool. What you allow will continue for indolence. Go to your happy place for happiness. You already have everything you need for satisfaction. That would be the 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it doesn't always add up. Oh no, this was the 10. Okay, good. You know, so that's for a flip through like this. So that could be a little bit difficult. I am going to try this thing where I'm going to shuffle it at the end, and then I'm going to do a little reading and see if I can read it as a tarot easily for myself. The Princess of Cups. One other thing, the quartz in this are amazing. What is keeping you caged? And I do like that for the Princess of Cups because she is earth of water. So we very much get that water. I always literally look at it alchemically, my own form of very earthy, folk magic-y alchemism, alchemy. Sorry, I can't speak. That's just because I'm so excited about this fucking deck, guys. But it's kind of that, you know, earth of water is mud, you know, like, and that can be cool. It can be cool to chill in the mud and rub yourself with some mud in the summer, you know, and to kind of clean your skin. And it does have those properties, but also you can get kind of stuck in it. So the quartz are very much, and I also feel like in a lot of Rider-Waite-Smith based books, especially those, okay, time for a little manifesto. I know you guys came here for the flip through, but I think most of you by now know that I like to talk about things. If I see another tarot book for beginning readers that completely glosses over the elemental associations of the court cards, and I know that those differ from Thoth and Rider-Waite-Smith, they differ a little bit. I don't really care about that. I always use the Thoth correspondences because they match up so beautifully with the way that I read already. But if I see another book that omits that and just talks about so-called personalities, I'm going to fucking freak, honestly, because it is the most interesting thing about the court cards, and it really helps you understand them very easily and much better. So yeah, gorgeous. The Prince of Cups. What do you secretly wish for? Oh, yeah. So the Prince will be... shit. I'm going to grab my book because, like I said, I haven't really been reading a lot of tarot lately because I was a little bit bummed out. So my court card skills are a little rusty, but I am going to look it up really quickly. Okay, so we get the Queen of Cups, Prince of Cups. Air, yeah, the princes are heir of. So heir of water. So the wishes are in the mind, but the longing is in the heart. So I do love that a lot. I love it so much. Do you accept yourself fully? For the Queen of Cups, water of water, gorgeous. And then we rise by lifting others, fire of water, Knight of Cups. Stunning, stunning art, stunning words, gorgeous, you know? Ace of Discs, you're already there. Enjoy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Every day in every way, things will be better. Two of Discs, change. Oh, man. What do you need to take the first step? Works. Three of Discs. Don't invite everyone to your castle. Four of Discs, power. Begin with yourself. Five of Discs, worry. Oh, God, I love that. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can count. If you're unsure, you can count the element symbols on the cards. Find your purpose. Six of Discs, success. You only fail when you stop trying. Seven of Discs, failure. Trust and rest. Eight of Discs, prudence. Make your goals reality. Nine of Discs, gain. Opulence is a state of mind. 10 of Discs, wealth. And we do kind of get that, I wanted to say tree of life, but yeah, the Kabbalistic tree of life represented there. So that's really cool. Princess of Discs, risk everything to gain everything. So I had a really, really neat little discussion with Lisa about this because she was kind of like, I don't see that as Princess of Discs vibe. And there's this gorgeous, gorgeous, almost manifesto about the Princess of Discs in the Understanding Aleister Crowley's Thoth Tarot by Milo Duquette. The Princess of Discs is my favorite card in the whole Thoth Tarot deck, honestly, because she is the lowest card in the deck. She's the lowest on the Tree of Life. She is low, you know, that means she's also closest to the high, because the Tree of Life is not necessarily just an upwards path, it is a cycle, and she's at the beginning, which means she's also the closest to the end, and she's always been there her complete life. And you know, once she starts out on her journey, it's not until then she realizes that she has the longest way to go, but she has always been so close to that opulence of the ultimate ascension that she's literally risking everything to gain everything in order for her to get there. She has the longest road to travel. She's basically the ultimate fool in the tarot. Same for the Page of Discs. But once again, with lots of Rider-Waite study books, especially, you know, learn tarot in one day, or hey, become a magical tarot bitch, or hey, this book has very little content but a very cool pink cover and cold foil stamping on the cover, and it's a book about tarot, so buy me. You know, in those books you don't get that information. Whereas in this book, even though you may not be that interested in reading the Thoth per se, you are actually going to learn a lot about actual tarot, which is really cool. So yeah, Prince of Discs, Heir of Earth, really, really cool. Be patient, things are set in motion. Yeah, sometimes the mind wants to go faster than the body. Oh, I love that so much. Queen of Discs, how do I start valuing myself? Really gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. Huh. You know, once again, oh man, so so we get Water of Earth, And, you know, the water is all about the emotions. The earth is all about body and abundance and material things and the material realm. And she is the ultimate woman in the tarot. So yes, mom vibes, but also very much probably most heavily influenced by the patriarchy out of all the queens in the tarot. Because, you know, how do I start valuing myself? She underestimates herself because she's so in her water, in her emotions, that she doesn't know all the abundance she actually carries and has to offer. Gorgeous. Like, once again, creators, indie creators, arty-farty indie creators that actually know what they're doing. I need more of them. Harvest and Manifest, Knight of Discs, gorgeous. Ace of Swords, why do you ask what you already know? Gorgeous. Two of Swords, peace, what you stay focused on will grow, really cool. Three of Swords, sorrow, he who learns must suffer. Four of Swords, truce, be there. Five of Swords, defeat, you may never be good enough, question mark. Six of Swords, science, what is limiting your growth? Seven of Swords, futility, are you wasting your time? Eight of Swords, interference, stop resisting progress. Nine of Swords, cruelty, cruelty is the highest pleasure. What's your pleasure, sir? Gorgeous. 10 of Swords, ruin, burn it to the ground. Yes, 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 yes. Princess of Swords, speak free and true. Really funny, right? So we get Earth of Air. So Earth being very grounded, very down here, but with that power of air. Earth and air is very much very cold. So this Princess of Swords is going to be probably the most direct, but also the most reacting from root chakra, survival, fear kind of place. So she does speak freely and truly, but what is it going to cost her in the end, you know? Interesting. Challenge your limits. Prince of Swords, gorgeous. Queen of Swords, expose your true self. Yes, cut that ego off. Hell yeah. Don't just wish it. Knight of Swords. Ace of Wands, welcome everything. Oh, so cool. Two of Wands, Dominion, find the fire inside you. Three of Wands, Virtue, don't question your gifts. Four of Wands, completion, can you accept a new beginning? Which I love, right? Even in the RWS, which, you know, once again is not that different from the Thoth, for both very much Golden Dawn Kabbalah based. Whether you want it or not, it is the case. You know, it is kind of that, okay, my adventure's already over, I'm coming home. No, no, no. Can you accept a new beginning? Five of Wands, strife, express yourself without limitation. Six of Wands, victory, win and give. Where were we? Seven of Wands, valor, face your fear. Eight of Wands, swiftness, power is present. Nine of Wands, strength, reach your full potential. 10 of Wands, oppression, release yourself first. Princess of Wands, be brave. Oh God, I could go on and on about all the princesses in the tarot. They're so interesting. And once again, I still feel like most tarot books gloss over the court cards as if they're just people with personalities. I also despise the kind of old school way of looking at them as, you know, I still have tarot books that will say shit like, King of Swords, or in this case, Knight. King of Swords is a probably slightly older man with gray hair, and he will probably be very rich or a professor. Shit like that doesn't matter at all. It's all about energy. It's all about the energies that these characters bring, at least to me. And, you know, and if you read I have read in some readings, have read the court cards as characters, especially when the querent has a question about, you know, group dynamics within friend groups or relationship stuff. That's where that kind of comes in. But generally, they're more like energies to me that are flowing in and out of my life. Amazing. Queen of Wands. No, did I skip something? Princess of Wands. Hey. Princess of Wands. Yeah, they're not in order. Okay, thank God. I just died a little bit there. Princess of Wands. Be brave. Prince of Wands. There are no limits. Hell yeah. So, amazing. Fire and air of fire. Like, if you combine air and fire, you know, oxygen can enlarge it. Wind can also snuff it out. But in this case, you know, the fire just gets enlarged and enlarged. So there are no limits. But then again, that can also be a little bit dangerous. Queen of Wands, sharing is caring. Yes. Oh, man. I love that. So we get water of fire, and that's very interesting. So water, when you extinguish the fire, we get that very nourishing steam. You know, maybe even when we look at them in sequence, maybe the Queen of Fire extinguishes that intense flames of the prince. You know? So many layers. Yes, yes, yes. Knight of Wands. I make it happen. I make it happen. Fire of fire. The most intense fire there is. Purest form of fire in the deck, besides the ace, maybe. But they're definitely similar ground. So let's, this has been longer than I thought it was going to be, y'all. Sorry, but I just get carried away sometimes. Let's shuffle this baby. So this is not on the thickest cardstock ever, but it's, you know, it's one of those decks that shuffles very nicely. You know, that very standard US game style, low scarabeo Llewellyn style, silky smooth finish that has a little bit of glare, but not that much. It's not high gloss, which is, you know, to this day, I do like a nice luxe cardstock every now and then, you know. But when it comes to practicality and usability, you know, the OG readers, the OGs know what I mean. This remains the best cardstock type of cardstock there is for actual usage of the deck. So let's riffle it again. And I'm gonna riffle it again after this because I want it to be shuffled well, because I also want to get some titleless cards. Let's cut the deck once more, shuffle it again, because I want to know if I'm going to be able to read it. So a little reading for me, for myself. I've had a very nice day. I want to know what tomorrow brings, because tomorrow is a special day for me. So let's see. Okay, so we get the Hermit. We get Strength. Okay, that's interesting. And we get Disappointment. Ah, okay. Okay. Interesting. So Disappointment is 5 of Cups. Right? Or is it Pentacles? Fuck, I already forgot. Okay, so that is going to be a little bit difficult for me. I can already tell. I know that Strength is Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of Wands, yes. And then we have the Hermit here. Disappointment, could that be 5 of Cups? Is there a way for me to check it? Other Cups cards are Swords. Go to your happy place. Yeah, this is that flower that she uses in the cups. So definitely, yeah. So this is 5 of Cups. Can we see 1, 2 big flowers, 3 little flowers? Ah! Well, there you have it. So, you know, tomorrow is going to be kind of a good day for me, but I am going to kind of start a little bit in my shell. After that, I am going to show my full potential, but there will also be a little bit disappointment for me tomorrow. So I can already kind of guard myself for that. You know, I can already kind of, you know, for myself kind of know that it's not going to be the best day ever, which is fine. That was it, y'all. 30 minutes long video. I thought this was going to be a quick one, but this is definitely one to get. I am going to put the link in my description below for you to get this. Stunning. Love y'all. Bye-bye.